Today's live is number 411. That was Jennifer's mom's birthday, April 11th. It's a very important day in our family. Today's live is 411. Salute Linda and salute Jennifer. God bless the two of you. You're together. You know, I'm having something that's called survivor's, uh, I guess, guilt. Look, I know there's no reason for me to have it because I loved my wife so much. I mean, all the doctors said to me, all the nurses, everyone in the hospital said, "You have done everything in your power." They said more than anyone. Like seriously, I was like, no joke. That went above and beyond to save your wife. See, the problem is in our family, the big thing has always been food. We love food. Okay. And I fed my wife her whole life. The main thing was always food. The main thing, I walk around a lot, forgive me, but the main thing is food. I took my wife to all the greatest restaurants in Brooklyn. Forget about it. L&B, Spumoni Gardens. You understand? In Staten Island, everywhere. Jersey, San Jose, Brooklyn. I always took my wife to eat. Okay. At the end of her life, she developed aspiration pneumonia because I guess because of the cancer in the brain, she wasn't able to swallow and chew. She was telling me this before she went to the hospital. She was telling me, like just a few days before she went to the hospital, she was telling me, "Rich, I'm having trouble chewing. I'm having trouble swallowing." And I didn't know what that was. I was like, I thought maybe she had a little cold or something. I really didn't know. I mean, I figured maybe it could have been the cancer, but she never experienced anything like that. This was like a new thing. She had cancer for 10 years, and never one single time in that 10 years did she say, "I'm having trouble swallowing. I'm having trouble chewing." Never. So I didn't know what to think. So I just said, "Why don't we try to eat foods? Like I'll give you foods that are less like like solids, like not like hard to chew." So I would get her a lot of Chinese. So I was getting her the egg drop soups. She loves the egg drop soups. And I said, let's just see if we can make the best of it. But what happened was once she went to the hospital and she had that aspiration pneumonia, she just kept coughing and It's like she couldn't handle anything. There was a couple of times I did bring her something. I brought her some chocolate pudding once. This is the first couple of days she was in the hospital, and she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it. She would start choking on it. So that's why everybody at the hospital kept telling me, look, they said, we're giving her the electrolytes, all the IVs, the electrolytes. We're keeping her hydrated. They said to me, you can't give her food through the mouth. Not right now, and not until she recovers from pneumonia. They're telling me she could die. You give this girl food, she's gonna die. So unfortunately, she still did die. She still passed away, and I just have this guilty conscience. I feel like, look, she was on a food tube eventually. They were giving her nutrients. Look, there was nothing I could do, right? This is called survivor's guilt. Look, everybody told me, the kids, my family, my friends, you did everything for this girl. It's just, I love this so much. This is a girl that I would jump into a water. Listen, this is how much I love. Great white shark. I would let the shark eat me. I'd save her. This. I walk in front of a tank for my wife. I loved her, and just at the end of our lives, to feel like I couldn't feed her, I couldn't give her any drinks, freaking devastating. One thing I can do for her now is give her a really, really amazing service. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. I have to make a decision really soon now. It's getting to the point. Like, she's been in the morgue now for I think like 3 days. I mean, technically it's okay. She's not going anywhere, which is a scary thing to say. Uh yeah, Holly Chopper, 1977. I'm going through a lot of crazy stuff. God bless you, brother. I'm going through a lot of crazy stuff right now, man. You know, I'm going through a lot of crazy stuff. I've done a look. I've done everything in my power to save my wife, brother. I've done everything to save my wife. But you always feel you could have did more. You always feel you should have did something different. You know what I mean? And it's like she was very critically ill. Listen, the truth is, at the end, she got hit with too many things at once. The girl got hit with like the cancer got so bad. Her cancer, it started off as just breast cancer 10 years ago, but it got to a point where it became something that only 5% of people have that have cancer. This lepto disease. It was all over her brain. It was all over the spinal cord. And look, how it got that way is anyone's guess. I believe all of this stems from surgeries, and that's why I want to become a big advocate to just tell people my experiences. Like right from the beginning, I told my wife, "Don't get surgery." She had cancer in a left. It was a left breast, and it was contained. It's called DCIS. The cancer was contained, and I told her, I said, "Don't get the surgery. It's going to turn to stage 4. Don't get the surgery." But she wanted the cancer out of her. I supported her. I knew in my heart, though. You want to know the truth? I knew in my heart, even back then. This is back then in 2016. I said, as soon as this girl gets the surgery, it's going to turn to stage 4. And it did. And it did. And I even believe in 2024, when she got the brain surgery, when she got the one tumor removed, I believe that's what caused the cancer to go into her spinal cord tunnel. My heart bleeds for you, bro. Stay strong and do not blame yourself. You are a stand-up guy. I know, but this girl was everything to me, man. It's not that I blame myself. I just feel like, look, when you feel like you're the father, you're the husband of the family. You just feel like the leader. You feel like everyone's well-being is based on you. You know what I mean? And then it's just like everything else went haywire after that point. You know what I mean? It's like, look, Jennifer got cancer due to 9/11, due to September 11th. I was always told all these years that the VCF pays for the funeral services. I mean, that's what everyone told me, my lawyers, everybody. I don't know if there was a change because we're talking about like this was told to me like back in 2015 when Jennifer first got cancer, long time ago. And I always assumed, God forbid, if Jennifer ever passed away, that would be the case. Now I find out, oh, they reimburse you. They don't pay for the funeral services. So now I've been doing good. I'm raising money. I'm pretty much there. I could do a cremation, but I was thinking about maybe doing something more. I don't know. It depends on my support I get. If I get a lot of support, maybe I would do something above ground, like a mausoleum for her, something beautiful. It costs a lot of money, but hey, that's why I'm working hard. Maybe I could do something nice. I don't know yet. We'll see. Like, let's say it costs $25,000. You know, if enough people gave like $25, like 1,000 people, there you go. There's the $25,000. So anyway, this is my cash app. Could you type this out for me, brother? It's the doctors. Well, Jennifer could have made the choice to not do the surgery, brother, but she chose. It was really Jennifer's choice. She chose to do it. But can you type this out for me? The cash app. It's the $ Richard Lavoy. The RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. This is my cash app. If you could type this out, Harley Chopper, 1977. Me and you were both born on 1977. I was born in September 30th, brother, 1977. So me and you got that in common. But if you could type that out, I'd greatly appreciate it. The $ Richard Lavoy. That's my cash app. Beautiful. Would you mind just typing out my Cash App, Harley Chopper? I just want to pin the comment. Would you mind just typing it out? Just type out the $ Richard Lavoy, $RichArdL as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, O as in Oreo, I as in Idaho. All right. Well, when you get a chance, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. So let me pin that comment. Obviously, these live streams are going to be a mixture of entertainment for you. Thank you, Harley. Back to the Future. Thank you. Let me just do. I'm going to do Back to the Futures only because he made that L capital, which I think makes a little bit of a difference. But thank you, Harley Chopper, and thank you, Back to the Future. Good morning, Back to the Future. If anybody ever wants to come on these lives and actually talk to me, like meaning do like a FaceTime, you can email me. Just let me know if you want to do it, and I would send you the link. I'll send you the link to this live stream. You click on the link, and then you could actually come on live. I believe. I still haven't done this yet with anybody, but it'll be the first time. If anybody wants to go live with me, you let me know. If not this live stream, we could do it on another live stream. But anyway, these lives are tributes for Jen, to try to do something really beautiful for her, something really, really, you know, beautiful, something very special, um, for her final, a funeral service. You want to hear something crazy? Back to the Future. I've been hearing, like, my ears have been ringing a lot in the house, and Michael told me his ears were ringing. Sophia told me her ears were ringing. Now, the kids never talked about this before in their whole lives. They never said their ears were ringing. Now, another thing I noticed is when I leave the house, right? I don't hear ringing in my ears anymore. It's only when I come into the house. Is that freaking nuts? Now, I don't know if I'm just hearing something in the house itself. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. Is there some kind of a sound in the house that maybe it's I don't know, maybe something electrical? I have no idea. But I keep hearing a ringing in my ears. But it seems like it's in the house itself. If that's you, Jennifer, I love you, honey. I mean, they say, I was looking it up, that there may be angels talking to you. If you look it up online, seriously, they say ringing in the ears could mean that. I don't know. When I leave the house, I don't hear it no more. So that's what, like, really, really freaks me out. I only hear it when I'm in the house. How are your babies handling mom dying? Not great. But they're kids. You know, kids are kids. Kids are resilient. Kids are resilient. The true person who's really hurting the most is me. And I'm just going to give you the truth. Listen, the kids are okay. They're in school. Look, as we're talking right now, the kids are in school. Okay, and they come home. You know what I mean? They have fun. I take them out to the arcades. I take them out with their friends. They're happy. They're having fun. But the problem is, who really got the really raw end here of the stick. Besides my, well, in a way, maybe you could even argue my wife. Listen, you can make the argument. She's in peace right now, right? Listen to me. She's in paradise. She's with her mom, right? Her mom, and she's happy. Even Jennifer told me when she was in the hospital. I asked her, I was like, Jen, do you see your mom? She said, yes, I do. And that really touched me, because Jennifer wouldn't lie about something like that. That was Jennifer's personality. Jennifer always told things like the truth, the way they were. She always told things the truth. Harley Chopper, yeah, I know, bro. It cannot be easy for you, knowing that you will not be seeing her again, but she's in peace and out of pain. The thing is that I'm not in peace. Like, this is what it is, man. She's in peace. Okay. She's in peace, my wife. God bless her. And I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy she's out of pain. Okay. And I don't want anyone to think for 1 second that I'm not happy. But the truth is, I'm in pain. I see. You know what's funny is when someone passes away, I'll make all of you laugh, right? The person that everybody kind of cares about and gives condolences is the person who passed away. But they don't really never talk too much about if it's kids involved, yeah, they'll say, "Oh my God, your kids, how are they doing?" But no one gives a shit about me. I got to tell you, very few people say, "Richie, how are you doing?" Like, you want to hear what I get a lot? I get like, "Richie, my condolences." I'm going to tell you everything I get. Richie, my condolences. God bless you. God bless you. If I was say thank you, thank you. Richie, how are the kids holding up? How's Michael? I'm like, whatever. They're doing great. The kids. I said they are. You want to know the truth is, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're sad, but they're living their same lives. Look, the kids' lives is exactly the same. When mom was here, she got them ready for school. They went